is for repair or some any purpose on the ISS, and the wing of that vehicle we are going to construct today. The wing is a little bit in the shape of delta wing, like we have in our Mirage or you can say Sukhoi aircrafts. And thickness of this wing is very less as compared to the thickness of our aircraft wing. So it is mostly solid, and it is in a mostly triangular shape, as you can see in this figure. This is the space vehicle which we send into the space with some man or unmanned. Mostly this is manned air vehicles, and these are go into space for the repair purpose or any mission on our satellites which are already in the space or ISS. So this is the shape of the wing. It has this curved and like this. Okay, and if we see a detailed structure part, it will be look like this. It is mostly solid and that strong that it don't have much gap between the its long drones and stringers. It is mostly very compact, and this part is used as an elevator or the ailerons, but whatever we need, only this part is used. And here we have at the V-shaped tail of this air vehicle, so space vehicle. So today's topic is to just this winglet, winglet, or you can say wing. It is that much only, not a bigger one. It is very smaller, as you can see in this figure as well as in the detailed part. It is not that big as we have in our normal aircrafts or in fighter planes. It is as compared to them, it is very small, and shape is almost similar to the Jaguar, uh, Sukhoi, and that is that delta wing. Delta wing is something which is in a shape of triangle, or a, that is from when it we will see it from the top view. It's similar to looks like a triangle. Like here you can see a tilted triangle. We have straight one line, and this it is look like a triangle. So let's start. And one more thing, today's session may be smaller than the previous one because we have just this wing over there. How we will do? First, I will make a rough outline of the top view on a top plane. After that, on the different sections, I will make different sections and use a sectional pad over there. One would be there, other third, like that. So let's start. First, we have to make a base, that is, our wing should look like this. I will make this curve there, and which is not for use, it is just for the reference. So let's start in our software. This is the window which we came in front of us whenever we open a FreeCAD software. So create new project, and here from the start choose the part design. Now we need to create a new body, and for that body we need a sketch. Now top plane it is XY plane, and OK. Here I am just zooming out a little bit, taking a polyline from here to this point, a straight line. like this. Now I will give the dimensions to this part. First make it vertical and this one also vertical. After that, for this point I will give horizontal to be 0, placing it above here, and vertical 30. I have fixed this point. Now need to fix this. Here also I need just vertical, because this whole line is vertical line and this is 0, so that means it's also 0 in the horizontal direction. It was 10 which I have chosen, and this point's horizontal distance will be 40. Now this point's vertical distance I am taking minus 36.7. At this point vertical distance 0 and horizontal distance will 10. Okay, now it is in green color, that is it is fully defined. So now we can start constructing other sections. You can say this is our profile for the reference. We are going to make everything over according to this in an isometric view. I need sketches over there. One sketch I will make here and other one here and one is here. Three sketch for this. So if you have missed anything, I am opening again. You can check out the dimensions minus 40, 40, 10, minus 36.7. This is also 10. You can see this platform from here. It is much straighter and then like this I have made here. You can choose any dimension if you want. You can take it to 50 also, but the 40 is much fine. Done. Let's start making sections. On exact plane I will sketch. Where I need to sketch, I am just zooming it in. I will take a polyline from this point to this center, a little upside and up to here. I will close, give some dimensions to this, make it horizontal, make it vertical. This point horizontal dimension 0, and vertical dimension for this point would be also be 0 so that it is at the center. Now I'm giving this dimension to be 1, or you can also give it to 2, would also be fine. Here I'm taking a arc, central arc from this point to this point, escape, coincide both of them. Here also selecting both points, make them coincide. Now making it a tangent. Okay, this point horizontal dimension 10, or I would like to say 12. This point vertical dimension I would like to give it 0. Delete like this and close it. You can see I have a section, cut section there. Now similar on exact plane I will take a datum plane in this direction to check its point. Selecting this point and sketch over it. I have taken a distance of 27 mm. That is exact plane is and datum plane is there at the offset of 27 mm. Zooming a little. Similarly, now again same thing we will do. Horizontal distance 0. Mhm. Vertical distance 0. Place them away. Horizontal. Okay. Now its length is 2 mm. Its length is 40 mm. Now central arc from this point to this, escape, zooming in, select two points, make them coincide. Here, select 2 points, make them coincide. Now this plus this should be tangent. Okay, then close it. Now select this plane and hide. I am hiding with the help of spacebar. Now again I have this section. If you want a perfect shape, you can take any section here in between, and one section I would like to take here at the tip. So exit plane, wait atom plane about it, move it up to the near the tip. Not exactly tip because at that point it would be a point. So I'm taking at minus 28. Okay, select this point and start constructing over this plane. But the same thing I have to construct there. It would be little less smaller than the make it vertical, make it horizontal, make this point fix at center and like this. Its length to be 2 mm and have an arc there with this, make them coincide, then make these two tangent. Okay, give this length, let it be 1.4 only, and close it, select and hide. And I guess I need to decrease this to 1 only. It is fine, looking fine. If you want, you can take much sections, little one at the between here and one at between these two. But for now, I am taking only these three sections and going to construct a with the help of multi-section or a sectional loft. Choose this sketch one. Okay, add section. Sorry. Cancel. Sketch 3. Okay, add section. Sketch 1. Add section. Sketch 3. And okay. Now you can see we are nearly perfect shape which we need, which we have made for the reference. It should be much straighter. If we have the section some here in between, it would be straighter, and one section here, it would be much perfect. That's why I said if you want, you can take that sections. Here you can choose this and apply fillet 0.25. Okay, as it is not that sharp, you can see here. Also, if you see it is not that sharp, it will be connected there. In this figure also you can see, once you connect it there, it is not that sharp. It is have some curve there. So let's make it zoom to fit. We have this much. Now the aileron part is left. It, we will make this part in two sections. First I will do this section to be the pad up to 10 mm. Okay, because it is much straighter and we need that straight part. That's why I have just padded. Now rotate it like this face and sketch over it. The same thing with this face, you have to just copy the boundary of this face, and the other section we will make at the end up to near here, taking a datum plane and make it there, and then we will use the lock command again. So zoom a bit, then start constructing your object. Sketch. Sketch this point and this point, make them coincide. This line should be horizontal and this line should be vertical. Now taking dimensions should be 2. Its dimension would have be 40. Now we are left with the arc. Here it is. This arc. And make them coincide. The next thing, choose both and make them tangent. Now just decrease it like this. We have same boundary over it. Now close it. Again move to top plane. XZ plane. Another datum plane. In the it should be 40, or we can let it be on at 40 only, and okay. On this plane we will sketch. Zooming in, here I will sketch the same section we did have done earlier, but this time I am making it a straighter one. Making it vertical, this one horizontal, and just 2 mm. Now zoom in and apply it. close. Select this place and hide it. Now sketch 4 and choose again the add section and sketch 5. Okay, now you have the same thing which we are required. Now our complete wing is done. And I'm zooming in, selecting this face uh, and applying a little fillet there of about 0.1. If it allow me to add zero point 0.2 and no, 0.1 would be enough just to remove the sharp edge as it has a you can see this has a curved edge and that small part was the sharp, so just to remove this edge I have used a fillet over there. Now make it isometric and zoom to fit, and from the top view you can see it is a rectangular shape, and the deviation from the boundary which we required is because of only three sketches, one here, one, two, and three. If you have an other sections you made at some distance, one here and one here, extra sections, it will be much more perfect with the given given reference line. If you have hope you have understand this much, as we just have only this for the today. And yes, this is much flatter than the aircraft wings, as it's not required that much, and most the atmosphere is not there in the space, so it is not required to have that much aerofoil shape for cutting the air or producing lift. It is all the lift is produced by all the forces produced by the boosters attached to it, and this part up to here or something, it is goes into the body of the space vehicle for the attachments. Unless the aircraft wing, it is not the empty one, it is not hollow, it is mostly solid because of its thickness. If I made four sections there, it would be like goes like this. Here you can see it would really goes like this. If you have any doubt, if you miss any section, any dimension, you can ask. I will repeat that step. Yes, Ishan, you will get the access to these videos. The whole session would be recorded and uploaded on the YouTube. Let us try to add some. It is already cooked. That's why we can add some fillet in the at the base end. Select this and add. No. even not there because of the complexity of the shape. You can do one thing here. Sketch 1, you can edit. You can make it 11. Yeah. By making it 11, it will be more accurate. But this curve goes inside. That's why I have taken that 12. I knew this. Like this, you can also edit your sketch, and adding these sketches, you can edit your figure or shape. Like this, it is much more close to the predefined shape or the required shape. That's why I have taken a little bit longer there. Anyone have any question, any doubt, anything which any dimension you have left, you skipped or missed, any step you missed? No, after this we don't require this sketch. You can even delete this sketch. If you want, you can delete this sketch because it was just for the reference. If you want it to be little more straighter, we can edit this sketch of 3 notes. It was sketch 2. Zoom in and edit this. Wait for a minute. It got stuck. By editing your sketch, you can edit your model also. Just remember you don't overlap any constraint there. If your constraints are fine and you are not committing any over constraining, then you can edit your sketch, which will also result in editing of your model. Just remember the practicality of the figure which you have made. This was a simpler one, that's why I can edit much more there. With the some figure which are some components which are more complex, you can't edit that much because of the complexity of the component of or the figure whatever you are making, because it will lead to the distortion of the shape and many other errors could rise up. And for that errors, you should be prepared how to tackle those errors. It depends upon the how much edit you have done or what type of changes you have made to the sketch. I don't know how long it will take. The main steps I have told you. Just hoping in a minute or two it will get back. You have any questions you can ask anyone. Any question? Any step you want to repeat me?
Participant, any questions? Okay. Thank you, Girish sir.
Thank you, sir.
We can end the session.
Yeah, sir.
Participant, please wait 1 minute.
Okay, I hope there is no doubt from the participants end. So now I am going to explain how you can get the certificate of this workshop, 5-day workshop. So if anyone is having any feedback, you can unmute and you can speak right now. If anyone having any feedback, you can unmute and you can speak right now. Okay. To get the certificate, all you have to do is there is a workshop feedback in the same platform. When you are closing this window, when you are coming out of this training room, you can see at the bottom of the training room, you can see the workshop feedback. So once you submit the workshop feedback, automatically the workshop certificate will be opening and you can collect the workshop certificate from the platform itself. I'm repeating again, the 5-day workshop, to collect the certificate, you just exit into the training room from the training room and you can scroll down at the below the day 5, you can see the workshop feedback. So give your valuable feedback. After completely given your feedback, the workshop certificate will be opened, so you can collect the workshop certificate from this platform itself. Okay. Suppose if you are facing any problem, you can contact us through mail or through phone. We will rectify your issue. Okay. So thank you for participating in this wonderful 5-day workshop program. We are expecting you to use our TEMSera platform, free digital learning platform. There are many courses are available in the platform, so you can learn and you can shine. With this, we are ending today's session. Take
Thank
care.
you, sir. Thank you, sir, for giving opportunity to share my knowledge with all these students.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Giri, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
We can end the session.